grand theory. This is something I've talked about in my last few videos, so I hope you've been subscribed, but here's the theory. She says what's being built right now is a global financial control grid. It has 3 parts to it. The first part is programmable money, aka money with rules. Money that knows where it can be spent, when it expires, who's spending it, and can be shut off remotely. The second part is the control grid, right? The digital identity system that is linked to that money. Digital IDs, right? Most likely using biometric data like fingerprints, retinal scans, things like that. And the third part is the physical infrastructure, things like data centers, cameras, satellites, fiber optic networks. Hold on, how does this all fit into Iran? Well, here's a fun fact. Iran's central bank is not part of the Western financial system. It sits outside this control grid. And Iran's oil going to China in non-dollar currencies is not good for that system because it's not controlled by the Western financial infrastructure. Iran is the last piece of this puzzle because it's what puts pressure and challenges the ultimate adversary in this tech race, which is China. How do we know this? We know this because in 2007, the former NATO Supreme Commander, General Wesley Clark, shortly after 9/11, was shown a memo at the Pentagon listing 7 countries to be taken down in 5 years. That list included Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, Somalia, Sudan, and Iran. We have now been involved in all of them. Iran was the last one on that list.
We got a good military and we can take down governments. And he said, I guess if the only tool you have is a hammer, every problem has to look like a nail. So I came back to see him a few weeks later, and by that time we were bombing in Afghanistan. I said, are we still going to war with Iraq? And he said, oh, it's worse than that. He said, he reached over on his desk, he picked up a piece of paper, and he said, I just got this down from upstairs, meaning the Secretary of Defense's office today, and he said, this is a memo that describes how we're going to take out 7 countries in 5 years, starting with Iraq.